Hi, hello everyone! I'm Toshi from Japan and tourist guide for foreigners. In this video, I'll show you
10 types of people scamming tourists in Japan in 2025. Japan is known as one of the safest countries in the world. But that doesn't mean it's completely free of scams, especially ones targeting tourists. If you're not careful, you might lose your money or even get into dangerous situations, ruining what should have been an amazing trip. In this video, I'll show you the 10 latest tourist scams in Japan in 2025 and the 10 types of people you should watch out for. Stay tuned till the end to travel smart, stay safe, and make your Japan trip unforgettable. Plus, I also offer guided tour in Japan, travel itineraries based on trip duration and area, and recommendations for unique cultural experiences.
You can find more information in the description below. So, let's get started.
Number 1 is maid staff. You've probably heard about Japan's notorious scam bars, especially in nightlife areas like Shinjuku's Kabukicho. In the past, it was simple. A guy on the street offered you cheap drinks, you followed him inside, and then got slapped with a ridiculous bill. But in 2025, things have evolved and become even more dangerous. Now the scammers wear cute maid costumes or sexy outfits, holding signs that say things like all you can drink for only 2,000 yen. It sounds fun and harmless, right? But once you step inside, the reality can change fast. There might be hidden table charges, time-based fees, and expensive mandatory add-ons you didn't agree to. Many tourists walk out shocked, paying over 10,000 yen or more. And in some extreme cases, they're pressured into buying overpriced drinks, or even offered shady services. These scams are most common in Akihabara and Kabukicho, Tokyo. While some maid cafes are legitimate, others are purely designed to take advantage of tourists. Go to places that clearly list prices on their menus or websites, and always check online reviews, especially in English, before you go.
Because in Japan's nightlife, sometimes the cutest smile can hide the biggest scam.
Number 2 is bar staff on the street. In 2025, a new wave of nightlife scams is targeting tourists in Japan, run by so-called bar staff. These scammers may approach you on the street, asking what kind of bar or restaurant you're looking for. Then they'll say, "That place is full. Let me take you to our sister bar." Spoiler alert, there is no sister bar. It's all part of the setup. Some even pretend to be employees of famous chains like Torikizoku to gain your trust. Here's the rule. Don't follow anyone who approaches you on the street. Before entering any nightlife spot, always check online reviews first. Japan has amazing and safe izakayas, but it's important to make sure you're going to a legitimate place.
A little caution goes a long way to ensure a fun night out.
Number 3 is beautiful women, handsome men. As I mentioned in a previous video, romance scams targeting tourists have been around in Japan for years. A classic example, meeting someone on Tinder, going to a bar, and suddenly when drinks arrive, your date disappears. You're left with an outrageous bill, or worse, they drug you and steal from you. But in 2025, a new and more dangerous version has emerged. These scammers move slowly. The first few dates feel genuine, you build trust, and you think there's a real connection. Then one day, they ask for money, maybe for an emergency, hospital fees, or because they want to build a future together. Once you send money, they vanish, messages stop, dates end, and silence remains. Some scammers, often Japanese women targeting foreign men, are exploiting love itself. Here's the rule. Never send money to someone you met online, no matter how close you feel.
True love cannot be bought.
Number 4 is photographer. Japan is full of breathtaking scenery, temples, gardens, shrines, and naturally, you'll want to capture these moments on camera. Asking strangers to take a photo for you seems harmless, right? But in popular tourist areas like Nanzanji in Kyoto, some people approach tourists offering to take their picture, only to demand money afterward. At first they appear friendly and helpful, but once the photo is taken they might say, "That'll be 1,000 yen, or even more." Some claim it's a professional service, without ever mentioning the cost up front. Local Japanese people rarely fall for this. They usually take their own photos, or avoid strangers offering help. So here's the rule. If someone offers to take your photo, make sure they aren't trying to sell you something. If no price is mentioned in advance, you are under no obligation to pay.
Just smile, say no thanks, and move on.
Number 5 is masseuse. If you're visiting Japan's big cities like Tokyo or Osaka, you'll notice that most people don't drive. That means a lot more walking than you might be used to at home. After a long day, exhausted and sore, someone on the street may offer you a cheap massage. Sounds tempting, right? But here's the truth. Many of these street massages take place in small hidden alleys, and the person offering it isn't always Japanese. They may be from other countries. Once inside, the situation can turn dangerous. Some tourists are pressured into sexual services, charged outrageous fees, or even robbed of cash and valuables. Local Japanese people never go to these places. They use licensed massage clinics, hotel spas, or other establishments with clear pricing. So here's the golden rule. If someone offers a massage on the street, just walk away.
Don't let a relaxing day turn into a nightmare.
Number 6 is taxi driver. When you arrive at a Japanese station or airport, someone might approach you saying, "Do you need a taxi?" It can seem helpful, especially if you're tired or unfamiliar with the area. But here's the catch. Many of these taxis are unlicensed and target tourists who don't know local traffic rules. These drivers may seem professional and friendly, but once inside, you could be charged 2 or even 3 times the normal fare. Some don't even have a valid license to carry passengers. In Japan, these unlicensed taxis are called shirotaku, and operating one is illegal. Locals know to avoid them completely. Most tourists also don't realize that Uber and Lyft don't operate the same way as in other countries. In Japan, Uber only calls licensed taxis. It's not a rideshare service. So what should you do instead? Use trusted taxi apps like Go or Uber Japan, or only get into vehicles with proper taxi signs, visible meters, and a displayed driver license.
Always stay alert and rely on official transportation.
If you would like a personal guide in Japan or need recommendations for travel plans and cultural experiences,
Please contact me from the link in the description section.
Number 7 is monk. As mentioned in my previous video, while traveling in Japan, you might encounter people dressed as monks, asking for money on the streets. But here's the truth, they are not real monks. These scammers target tourists who are unfamiliar with Japan's temple culture. Unfortunately, many visitors fall for this scam. I've even had American friends unknowingly pressured into donations. Recently, I've spotted these scammers in several locations, so it's important to stay alert. Popular spots include Meiji Shrine in Tokyo, the intersections near Ueno Station, day trip destinations like Kamakura, and even UNESCO World Heritage sites like Mount Koya. If you see these scams, please report the location. To protect yourself, never hand money to someone soliciting on the street.
If you want to support temples or religious activities, research reputable temples and donate directly.
Number 8 is charity collector. Japan is prone to natural disasters like earthquakes, typhoons, and floods. Unfortunately, some scammers take advantage of this by asking tourists for disaster relief donations. Typically, a well-dressed, middle-aged woman who speaks fluent English may approach you with a brochure, claiming the money will help victims of recent disasters. These pamphlets often emphasize recent earthquakes or floods, making the story seem convincing. While they may appear polite and trustworthy, these people are not local helpers. They specifically target tourists. Never give money to street solicitors. If you truly want to support disaster relief in Japan, donate through reputable organizations or charities.
Always stay alert and avoid falling victim to these scams.
Number 9 is customer service staff. As mentioned in a previous video, Japan has no tipping culture. Whether in restaurants, taxis, or bars, tipping is not expected at all. Recently, however, some tourists have reported subtle pressure to leave tips. A taxi driver might ask, "Don't you tip in your country?" Or a bartender may act awkwardly after handing the bill, hinting at extra payment just because you're a foreigner. Here's the truth, locals don't tip. Many service workers will even return any tips given. So if someone hints or asks for a tip, consider it a warning sign. This is not just cultural confusion, it can be a scam. If you feel uncomfortable, stay calm. Politely say, "I'm sorry, tipping is not customary in Japan," and move on. Even tip jars at some restaurants are optional. Remember, good service in Japan comes with no strings attached.
That's part of what makes this country so special.
Number 10 is pickpocket. Recently, a shocking incident happened at Tokyo's famous Tsukiji market. A Brazilian tourist filming a food review accidentally captured a pickpocket in action. Criminal groups target tourists who believe Japan is completely safe. Reports suggest many of these gangs are not local Japanese, but come from countries like China or Mongolia. Even my American friend lost $600 during a trip. Pickpockets don't just strike in Tsukiji. Busy areas like trains, Sensoji Temple, Tokyo Skytree, Meiji Shrine, Tokyo Tower, and Shibuya Crossing are also hot spots. Unlike many countries, cash is still king in Japan, which makes tourists more vulnerable. Keep valuables under your clothes or in bags with secure zippers. These travel-friendly bags can be easily found at Daiso, Japan's famous 100-yen shop, which offers practical and budget-friendly options. I've also made a video about the best Daiso products, so be sure to check it out. Stay alert, protect your cash, and enjoy a worry-free and comfortable trip to Japan.
How was today's video? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. See you in my next video. Bye!